just to shuffle up that meta.
Yo, how's it going? Um, Yo, how's it going, Half Moon? I assume this was the previous video. Okay. Day 19, part 2. Did I messed up some name here? This was day 19. Oh, sorry, this is day 20. Head over. Why do you ask if there's an ad? Of course there's an ad. You act as if I'm the one putting the ad there. Okay. Level design. Alright, there we go. So we added I added some puzzle-like mechanics. You're the one who wanted the partnership. Regardless if you have affiliateship, you get ads, like, on your stream. The only difference is you get paid for it. The only thing you can have control of is how many times you play the ad on a stream, and I only play it, well, I don't play it ever. So, yeah. I feel like you should be at least happy that I'm getting some payment. It was blasting. But yeah, this is what we worked on off stream, or no, not off stream. In the morning stream, we added some pressure plates, and we also added the fact that you can color code the traps. So far so good. Oh, and how am I doing? I'm doing pretty good, Half Moon. I feel like I'm getting a little bit sleep deprived lately. Because I keep waking up earlier and earlier every day. So we'll see. I mean, eventually it has to catch up to me. But so far, I mean, I feel like I've been getting I feel like I've been getting less and less sleep every day. But that's life. All right, so we added the different colors. I don't like the way the mechanic looks just yet. Also, had someone complain, or not really complain, but I posted this new level on Reddit, and I was number 1700 for what, GMTK? 1700 out of oh yeah, you said in GMTK. 1700 out of what, like 6,000? That's not bad, to be honest. 7,000? Yeah, that's not bad. I'd be proud. There are a lot of there are 7,000 submissions. Pretty crazy. So good job. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do today, actually. I was thinking level design. So the thing is, if I do level design, I need to be consistent with it. Like, I need to do it like for every day of the week. I feel like that's how we get better. When I take breaks, like when I start working on other mechanics and then we do level design, I feel like it doesn't feel as natural. So if we're gonna do level design, I'm trying to think if we need to implement any mechanics first. We'll do all of the coding maybe this week. I won't be streaming over this weekend. I think from The 21st to the 23rd. I think starting Monday. Yeah. On Friday, I won't be streaming. But maybe from the 24th to the 31st, we'll do. That'll be a complete level design stream. Or like, yeah, those will all be level designs. What? Yeah, right? Can you believe it?
No, sir, I don't like it.
Yeah, can't believe I won't be streaming. I feel like we've been consistent like every single. Let me see. Actually, what are the stats?
I think that it's
How do you see your stats again? Content, analytics, overview, time streamed. I mean, so there wasn't a single day we missed last month, right? Let's see from the last 2 months. I know I skipped one day. Did I skip like a couple of days last month? Maybe. Oh wait, no. Maybe it was maybe it was the month before. Wow, look at that. Since May 25th or May 24th was the day that I didn't stream. Wow. All right. I'm actually curious. There's no way I used to stream like. I feel like lately we've been streaming like 8 hours a day, and it seems like this isn't that far off. 3 hours compared to 6 hours. I guess it's all relative. Let me see. April 2022. When did I start? I think I started in. Yeah, we didn't start streaming until. Three-hour stream, 2 hours. I remember like my average used to be like 2 hours. That was when I was a baby streamer. I mean, I'm still a baby streamer, but I mean like baby hour streamer. Nearly 2-year thing. You how's it going, Mr. Glick? Anniversary? No. This is from. No, I didn't stream until. I think I actually started in August, I think. My first stream. Let's see. August, June, May. When did I start? I started July. Oh, dude, it's about to be my anniversary. Oh, wait. Can't see shit. It's so. When did I start streaming? What the? July 28th. We gotta do something on July 20. Oh. We gotta do something on July 28th. What was the average viewer count on July 28th? 1.8. That's pretty cool though. It's been almost a year. Oh, actually, I wonder if I streamed. No, never mind. I was gonna say maybe I streamed earlier, but I didn't get any views. Like, I mean, here, like you can see, I streamed here, but my average viewer count is 0.1. And what about this one? Average viewers is 0. I like it. Early today? Yeah. I just woke up and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's start streaming. Okay. So here it is. I think I already showed everyone on stream, but I'll show you again. The puzzle. I feel like we'll add some pretty cool mechanics to this. Although I feel like maybe we don't even need all these colors. Like I added the potential for different colors, but I feel like red and green are probably going to be the most common. And then yeah, if we ever needed a third one, we'll put the blue. I'm also thinking of maybe switching, like, I don't know, this kind of looks like valves, but not really. Kind of reminds me of the Super Smash Bros. Logo. Yeah, I don't actually sleep. It'd be pretty funny. It's like, hey guys, I just woke up from my nap. But I actually stream on a different account with like I'm actually a VTuber on my other streaming account. I actually stream on YouTube under a different alias because Twitch doesn't like it, so I have to fake my name. You're Irish John, I knew it. Yeah, I mean, no one's seen me and Irish John in the same room ever, so. Alright. Let me think about this. There's a few more things I want to do. I don't know if I should maybe add another pressure plate that we use to reset these positions, because I think what we're going to do is once you activate these nodes, kind of like in Celeste, you know, when you activate the wall things in the hotel, they stay there. This one, it's sort of like it pops out, but then it goes back in. But there's no challenge to this because, like, I mean, you can basically avoid everything. So yeah, I feel like maybe we should leave them out for a bit, and then what we do is like you dash into something and then it shoots them back in, you know. Yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. And another thing I want to do, a room where you loop around to get to the key would make these challenging. Room where you would loop around. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, you would basically have to double back. Like, you would go through a room, double back, but then all of these spikes are covering everything, so you have to, like, avoid something and then hit one of these pressure plates, and the pressure plates reset it so you have the chance to go back. At least that's what I'm thinking. Same with these red ones. Like, it'll allow for like a lot of cool double backing, because like right now when we have it with our current setup, we're only using the red valves one. It's not that creative. Like, I thought I would be more creative with it, and maybe we can be, but I feel like, yeah, just introducing more colors would make it a lot easier. Because like right now, like, see, like, I feel like one of these could be a different color that would add to the to something. Chapter 2 is getting the treatment it deserves. Yeah, honestly. Chapter 2 was definitely lacking. One that was like way too short. It was just more so like a proof of concept. And we'll see what we could do with the actual, like, you know, the green mechanic too, because like I would like to update that too. I think it's a little it's a little too slow. But it's also, I don't know, it doesn't give enough feedback either. Oh shit. I keep oh shit. But yeah, we'll work on adding we might redo like how this looks today. I also want to push I really want to do this. I want to push the barrels 1 pixel up so that they actually stick out from like the platforms when they're idle, because like right now they're perfectly aligned. I think it'd be kind of cute if they just stuck out by one pixel. And when you step on them, it'll be like they're aligned. You know what I mean? What else? I was also thinking if there should be another added mechanic to these things where, like, if you dashed into them, remember we were talking about the rubber or like the bouncy walls? These could technically be the mechanic that has the bounciness to them, like almost like a spring, but not really. But we'll explore all of that today. Or maybe not, maybe another day. Let's see what we got in our list here. Okay. Get a nice clip. Oh, we did this finally. Puzzle mechanic, add different pressure plates / fireboxes. We did that. Maybe set up a game jam. Yeah, right. Puzzle mechanic for chapter 2. I mean, yeah, we did do this, but I wonder if there's gonna be more to it. If we want to add pressure plates, pressure plate spring for spikes to reset. What else? Update colors / sprites. Of the fireboxes and spring pressure plates. There we go. I still don't like, don't like the fireboxes just yet. I just don't like the actual box, like the chapter. Whatever we have going on here looks kind of weird. Also, what is it? Oh, is it our brightness? Oh, wow. This game is super dark. Let's go back to, is it our canvas modulate that's making everything dark? I see. 1.5 was actually pretty good. Okay. Or 2. Do. Alright, let's make the pressure plate, the spike pressure plate. I'm thinking, I wonder if I should make an entirely new node, because I was thinking of making it look like metal, like having it be a metal pressure plate. Like these are associated with the fireboxes, and then we'll have a metal pressure plate for the spikes. Might not be a bad idea. Let's do it. And it'll have like a metal sound to it. And maybe we'll even introduce it in the first chapter. We'll see. Alright. So I'm gonna let's first grab this asset. Here we'll do pressure plate spring 2. I guess we can duplicate this. Pressure plate spring. And instead of having it be a valve, we'll make it like a cog. So it's like, because it's mechanical. Super clever. Okay, pressure plate spring. What should we call it? For spikes? Pressure plate spring for spikes? Sure, why not? And let's go into what we called it here. What is this? Pressure plate. Pressure plate. Okay. Show and file system. Pressure plate backup. Okay. So let's open this one, and yeah, we're gonna give it like this metal look too. I wonder if it'll actually fit the aesthetic of chapter 2. I hope. Pressure plate metal. And let's open up Apollo and see if we can create a metal look. Maybe we can keep the base as like the wood part, and then this part is what will change, like the platform. What would look good for metal? I would assume like one of these. And there's actually a lot of different colors here. Wait, oops. Doesn't really look like doesn't look like metal to me. But I mean, actually, kinda does look like metal. Maybe we'll just have to add it to the game. Let me see. Is there any other colors that we can? Maybe like a light blue or gray. Yo, how's it going, Jack? Alright, let's just try this. If it looks good, we'll keep it. Maybe like this part we could change. Maybe that could be like a darker. This one, whatever this is. Is that the same as this? Let's see. No, it's not. Okay. How about yourself? I'm pretty good. How? By the way, I don't know if I asked you. How was the 13 miles that you ran? And how's the game coming along? Yeah, it looks decent. A lot has happened. Do tell me. Alright, let's try that. So this is pressure plate middle, and then we have our pressure plate spring for spikes. Let's replace this with this. Whoa. And now we have an entirely new pressure plate. Just like that. Oh no. A lot has happened. I hope it's... I'm low-key kind of scared. Is it something maybe I should look on after the stream? Yeah, alright, sounds good. Oh no. The anticipation is gonna bug me. Alright, well, I'll try to keep myself occupied until then. Alright, let's see if we can get this done. But yeah, I hope, despite all the craziness that might be happening, I hope everything will be okay. Maybe. Hopefully. Can only hope. But yeah, what I plan on doing now is, yeah, we're gonna use this middle one. I'm doing okay? Alright. That's good. What I plan on doing with this metal one is we're gonna replace, yeah, we have to replace a bunch of the textures, but this one is gonna control these platforms or these spikes. So when you activate them, here, let's just do that now. I wonder, should I rename, maybe we might want to add some more variables to our pressure plate. Maybe like an export variable. Or actually, wait. Yeah, we could just add an export variable. There is a group value here too that we could set. Like we could literally just say, oh, but we can't just say that because, well, if we just update the group here, instead of saying pressure plates, we have to say pressure plate 2 or metal pressure plate or something. Then it would be fine. Trying to think. Yeah, let's just do pressure plate metal. It's all lowercase too. Alright, we'll get rid of this one. And then everything will be the same. So we'll go into, let's also go into our spikes. The new spikes that we have, which is pressure plate, what do we call it? Falling spikes? Pressure plate. Oh, it was pressure plate spike, not pressure plate spikes. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna want to connect all of these nodes to every other pressure plate in the room, and I guess we'll explore like there was like this random error that we were getting, and I mean it could have been a fluke, but I feel like maybe we should just do a double check, make sure that the unfortunately someone mentioned, oh, like maybe we can have pressure plates that are connected in different rooms, but it just leaves too much room for error. There is like the potential of like connecting to a pressure plate that's in a different room that was just queue freed, or yeah, that was just freed, which would like, which caused a crash. I think that's what happened, but I'm not entirely sure. So and it wasn't that they were queued freed, it was just that they were removed from the tree, and then that like made my game crash. And yeah, it was a nice idea, but I also feel like it wouldn't make that much of a difference. I mean, maybe we can explore it later, but I think just for now, since none of my designs really involve like activating the pressure plate from the previous room, we're just gonna get rid of it. So what we're gonna do is do func connect to pressure plate, and it's gonna be the same exact, basically the same exact code as this one, so we could just copy and paste it from our firebox. Find pressure plates or connect. Yeah, it was connect to pressure plate right here, input node. I'm wondering, we have find pressure plates. Oh, this is to actually find pressure plates. Yeah, technically this is how it works right now, but we're gonna want to change this to only connect to pressure plates in our room. That's the better approach, I would say. I'm trying to think. Yeah, we'll figure it out here. Pressure plate spike. Pressure plate 4 spikes, right? And pressure plate spike. Okay. So we'll just say connect to pressure plate. Connect and deactivate, and then func. Also, wait, I'm trying to think. We're usually only gonna have one pressure plate in a room. I mean, but there is the possibility of having more. But I'm wondering, for this one, what it's going to do, it's going to be kind of different compared to the other pressure plates, because all this one is going to do is just reset everything. There's no need to be like, oh, if this one is going down or anything like that. Like, they're just going to do its thing and then go away. So we might actually change the animations of the pressure plate for spikes when we get to that point. So on connect, deactivate, I mean, yeah, maybe that's all we need to do. But yeah, we do need to make sure that it only connects to the pressure plates that's in its room. So how do we do that? I guess we could say for pressure like in our room script, we could just check for these nodes only. So like basically, where is it? Where do we do it? Yeah, so okay. For our traps, if object.isInGroup fireboxes, we do object.find pressure plates. We could do find pressure plates and then just input the traps node, the traps parent, or sorry, the objects node in our thing, and then we'll have the fireboxes iterate through that. We'd be doing it twice though. Like we'd be running through it here, and we'd be running through it here. It is a little redundant. I'm trying to think if there's any other way we could do this. We could add like we could add them to an array and then add these guys to the array. So like we could say, yeah, like, I mean, if object. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why this would be a problem. I feel like maybe we should make this into its own function because we are like, yeah, like we're doing like check objects, or I mean, we would need it in its own function. We would need the variable to be here. All right, let's do this. Yeah. This will be our check. So if object dot is in group of pressure plates. Let me just make sure that's what we called it. Pressure plates, and then pressure plates, pressure plate metal. Actually, I kind of want to rename this to. Maybe we should call them the same thing, like pressure plate, and then just add a variable, like a different export variable or like group value. Here, let's leave it like the way it is for now. So we'll say if object is in group pressure plate, we'll say for now we're just gonna do it here. Pressure plates is equal to this, and then we'll just say pressure plates dot append object. All right, and then for our fireboxes, in find pressure plates, what we'll want to do is, instead of saying find pressure plates, maybe we should just say connect to pressure plates, and then we'll feed in the pressure plates array there. So it would be object connect to pressure plates of pressure plates. Okay. Connect to pressure plates. Let's add that function. I think we have one called connect to pressure plate, so we'll have to connect to pressure plate. Yeah, we'll do func. Oh wait, this is for pressure plate spike. We'll do the same. Oh, actually, I think we're using the same function here. Or I'm sorry, the same script. Let me see. No, we're not. Okay, never mind. This was for the firebox. Find pressure plates. So this was a input pressure plates. And then what we're just gonna do is say connect to pressure plate of for pressure plate in input pressure plates. Connect to pressure plate, pressure plate. There we go. So I think we could get rid of this one. Let's just make sure everything works the same. It should be the same. I don't think we really did anything crazy. Oh, but currently they all connect they're all connected to each other despite the color. How do we do that? Let's see. We probably did that in the... Where's our firebox? Yeah, we said if group value, so yeah, we just want to make sure we run this as well. If the group value is equal to the pressure plate group value, then we connect to it. And now, yeah, same thing. In a nutshell, let's see. Let's just make sure these work. Yeah. Okay. All right. Just want to make sure nothing is like crashing. All right, I think it's good. So let's do the same thing with our pressure plate spikes. Again, the pressure plate spikes are gonna have a little bit of a different like deactivation and stuff like that. Jacobson 42, thank you for the follow. So yeah, we could do the whole. Should we do group values? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna add it to another group. We're gonna create another group called like spike, I guess. Yeah, we'll say pressure. Should we add it to the same group? Yeah, might as well. Say pressure plate. We'll have some crazy names. Pressure plates for spikes is the name of our wait, oh, wrong one though. This is the original one, right? Okay, let's close that. Save and close. Go to this one. Do that. And we also want to add it to the pressure plate group. Pressure plate. There we go. And then let's open up. So one thing we want to do again for our fireboxes now is also check if it's in. I guess we should also let's also go into our default pressure plate. And also say pressure plates for fireboxes. Okay. And now in our fireboxes, we're also going to check if it's in the pressure plate for fireboxes group. So we'll say if pressure plate. I wonder if we could do this in the ready function of the editor and then just connect all of these nodes that way. We'll see. If pressure plate dot is in group of all right, there we go. And this should be, oops. There we go. Okay. Now let's do the same thing for our pressure plate spikes. We do connect to the pressure plate nodes, but then we'll also want to say func find, what do we call the function? We'll just copy the same one that we wrote for our firebox. Connect to pressure plates. Func connect to pressure plates. Maybe we should have extended like a different type of pressure plate, but I don't think we're gonna create too many variations. So this was pressure plates for spikes now. The group value, I guess we could do, I don't think we're ever gonna have a different group value. They're always gonna be set to 0. But yeah, we can leave it the way it is. We do want to add a, I don't think we use the tool script over here. And we'll say var group value, export var group value is equal to 0. So if group value is equal to our pressure plate dot group value, then we connect to the pressure plate. That's the whole thing in a nutshell. But we don't have a deactivate function yet. We have a stepped on, and we have, yeah, that's it. We activate the node, we play the stepped on animation, and then from the stepped on animation, it goes to the shootout, then it goes to the go down, then it goes to the reset. What we're gonna want to do is actually create another function called deactivate. And that's just gonna be, honestly, deactivate. I'm just gonna say, do we have a activate function? No, we don't. We're gonna create a var activated. It's equal to false by true, false by default. And here we'll say activated is equal to true. And obviously here it's equal to false. And at the end of shootout, I think what we're gonna do is actually, whoops, on step down shootout plays, but then that's it. Omathius Nicholas? I think that's how you pronounce it. Thank you for the follow. More followers than messages. Is that a bad thing? I can do all the talking for the stream today. We're on a roll too, I feel, so it's all good. For a while, and it's weird because I wasn't following you. Oh wow. Well, thank you for the lurks, man. Appreciate it. I wonder how do you watch a stream? I'm just curious. How do you watch a stream? How do you watch a stream without following the person? Like, is it just it's always recommended to you, or maybe you always keep the page open? I was always wondering about that. That's right. It's recommend. Which one? Okay. Always recommended. I see. Gotcha. Got my kills. Alright, wait, I lost track of what I was doing. But I follow you. Thank you, got my kills. Every time Twitch has recommended you. Oh, I see. Interesting. Well, thank you, Twitch. I don't think we solved our, no, we did solve these. And then as for this one, yeah, they're not connected just yet. They should stick out. Okay. So they'll stick out, and then we'll connect them to, I assume we already created the deactivate function, and then on the deactivate function, we want to make sure that it's playing the go down animation. But we only want to make sure that it's playing the go down animation if it was, if activated. We'll say play go down. Or, sorry, yeah, play go down. Jacobson, thank you for the 42 bits. It's greatly appreciated. Alright. So, if activated, then we'll say go down, and then we'll set activated to false. There might be an edge case where, like, if we spam, like, if we go, yeah, if we, like, you know, actually, maybe it'll be fun. Gamakillas, thank you for the subscription. Really appreciate it. 4 subscriptions, actually. Whenever I get a Twitch subscription, or something, like, I don't want to, like, promote, like, oh, you know, subscribing to the Twitch channel, but, you know, as a token of my appreciation, I'll add you to the credits as an awesome human. It's not a pay to win. But I mean, if you want to call it a pay to win, I mean, there's nothing that really, there's no special treatment, I would say. Besides, you know, being forever immortalized in the game of Memori. That's nothing special, you know. It's only the greatest Celeste clone out there. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you. Jacobson, I also appreciate the 42 bits. Thank you. But yeah. Alrighty. And I think I do this thing now where, like, if you subscribe, you technically automatically get the Twitch subscriber role if you're on the Discord. Not that you have to join, but and also there's no special treatment there either. It's more so just a flex. You get to be up there with Neo Taino. But yeah. Alright, so I think we've activated. Oh wait, we didn't check if they're actually in the group, and we're also not running this on the spikes yet. So I think it's because they're not actually a part of any group. So the pressure plate spikes, pressure plate 4 spikes. What did we call this one? Oh, these names are going to be very confusing. Metal. What do we call it? Pressure plate. Pressure plate spring for spikes. Okay. Whoops. I hope I didn't mess up writing the script. Here, let's close everything so I don't confuse myself. So here's our pressure plate springs. Our pressure plate spike is in the wrong group. So pressure plate for spikes and pressure plate. These are both. We're going to want to call this something else. I'm going to try to come up with a clever group name for these. But yeah, pressure plate spring for spikes is going to have pressure plate for spikes. And pressure plate spring is pressure plate for firebox. They're also a part of pressure plates. Oh, this is pressure plate. This is pressure plates. Let's make sure we don't do that. Pressure plates. There we go. The pressure plate spikes. We need to give it a good group name. Technically, let me see, what do we call this? Pressure plate spike. We'll call it activated. Here, we'll call it reactive spike. Reactive spike. There we go. And alright. Did we finish everything here? So in our reactive spikes, maybe we should rename this to reactive. I kind of like that. Calling all this, you know, pressure plate spike, pressure plate spring for spikes. It's a lot of words. What up, Java freaks? How's it going, 5G technician? Welcome. For a pressure plate in input pressure plate, if we are connecting to pressure plate for spikes. If the group value is the same group value as our pressure plate, we connect. Honestly, this is everything. We don't actually need to activate ever. I'm trying to think, why would we ever need to activate or deactivate? Yeah, there is no point. So we can actually remove the deactivate. It's only going to be activate. Pressure plate spike configure adapter. Yeah, eventually we might have to get to that point. Godot-con is on my birthday. Coincidence? So I think mini signs lead me to Godot. All roads lead to Godot. Think I might just need to swap? Yeah, I think so. think it might just be to swap. Yep. All right. So on input node dot connect activate to deactivate, and activate is done on its own. Is there anything else? I feel like we're missing something. Oh yeah, we have to run this on our room. So we're gonna have to clean up this code eventually, but we're gonna just plop it in there. At least for now. Alright, so on enable children, we'll say object is in group pressure plates. We do append that node, and then for fireboxes, if it's in group fireboxes, we do that. If object dot is in group, what do we call it? Reactive reactive spike. Call it reactive spikes. Connect object dot connect to pressure plates. No, we could iterate through it here, but we're also doing it. Yeah, we're just doing it here. So we say if pressure plate and input pressure plate. If it's a spike, we connect to it. All right. Here goes nothing. I think it should just work. English dead. Who needs English anymore? We got GD script. Okay, so it doesn't do anything because we haven't activated any spikes. So there's our spike. And then nothing happens. Great. Let's see. Pressure plate spike. Let's see. Deactivate. If activated, which is already set to true, we say play go down. Let me see. Print. Are we deactivating? Oh, I can show the print statements for you guys too. Where is it? There we go. It seems like... Well, it seems like we're not deactivating. Enter bounce true, bounce, timer ran out, fall. Alright. Player handling. Let's check to see. One, are these all in the same group? So our pressure plate spike is in group value 0. Our pressure plate for spikes is... Do we even have a group value here? Group value is equal to 0, yeah. Alright. I guess we could just print out to see if they're connecting. I'll just print the whole array and see if we get a, let's say we could just probably delete. Let's just do this. Pressure plates. Okay, so we get a crap ton of pressure plates named static body. So we actually won't know, but here, let's actually... no, yeah, the pressure plate... Let's just delete the ones that we're not using right now. Alright, so we're actually getting 2 pressure plates somehow. 5, 15, 029, and then Here, wait, maybe there's another one, like, little baby one hiding somewhere. Yeah, there is. We're also printing this in our fireboxes. We want to print this in here. So for pressure plates, let's see if we get the right pressure plate there. Alright, so pressure plates, we get the pressure plate spring, static body 2D. Wouldn't be too bad to print the name, but let's see. Let's make sure they're actually connecting. So for pressure plate and input pressure plates, we say pressure plate is in group. Let's just say, just print this. Connect to pressure plate. Print connecting to pressure plate. And we'll just print the input node get name. We should get I don't think we renamed this ever. So let's call this pressure plate spring spikes. 4 spikes. And then let's go into room 180. Okay. It's not printing anything. We're getting pressure plates, so it seems like maybe it's not a part of the correct group. Let's see. Pressure plate, 4 spikes. See when we check that group. Oh yeah, we wrote pressure plate 4. There we go. Should work now. Although I kind of like the pressure plates for spikes because it's in a group for pressure plates for spikes. So you know, kind of makes sense. Let's do that and then pressure plates for spikes. There we go. Will it just work? Alright, seems like it's connecting. And moment of truth. There we go. Alright. Obviously we want to add some sounds and stuff. So they connect. Oh, this is kind of good too because
I think it's disgusting that you're working at this time on a Sunday. Have you got nothing better to do?
I have nothing better to do. Oh, the stepped down? Oh, wait. We don't want to play stepped down. We want to play reset. Wait, let me see. That's our animation here. We want to play go down. Is that what we're playing? We are playing go down. Oh, yeah, but then after go down. Okay, so on this, then we can reset on animation finished. There we go. And I think everything will work. I wonder if there's any other edge cases that maybe we haven't solved for. Let me put the spikes like way closer to the player or way closer to the spike here. Also, if we put like 2 here, will anything screw us over? Let's see. Okay, so we touch all of these spikes. Boom, they jump out. Dash into this. They go down. Let's say we dash into this, jump over here, dash into this. I mean, yeah, there's no way for them to... Oh. There is something going on here. What the hell did I do? Why are they going back down? Oh, wait. I do something wrong? Was there anything weird about this? Wait, okay, let's try that again. Oh, I see. They're activated and then they go back down. So technically the animation hasn't finished and I'm already shooting them down. What do we want to do about that? What do we want to do about our little... They kind of look like onions. Maybe we can have it so that the animation finishes before, but then that would lead to like some weird stuff, I think. We would have to like, boom, they would go up and then they would go back down. No, that seems weird. Like we should, if we do this, they should just reset. But to select it and like make it go from the current frame would be kind of annoying because we don't actually... Yeah, the go down animation just goes. We could check what frame the thing is on and match it with whatever is here. Let me see. What was our shootout animation? Our shootout animation actually includes every frame. So depending on what frame, let me see. True, actually, wait, we can make this work. Based on what our shootout frame is, so if it's like 0, we can actually just put it... Well, let's see what this is. This is frame 1. Honestly, frame 1 is the only one that we're concerned with. If it's frame 1, we just say don't play the... Or like, yeah, on... Not stepped on go down. We would just make it this one or this one. Probably this one. Or actually I kind of like making it 0. All right, so yeah, let's do that. But it'll go from 0 to 1 and then back to 0. Less questions and let's just ask less questions and just do it. So we'll have to set our timer. So we'll want to play the animation and then just make the timer offset to already 0.2 seconds. So on deactivate, is there a way to do that? Let me see. Animation player node dot play. Go down. Custom blend, custom speed from end. Custom blend. What the hell is custom blend? And what's custom speed? And what the hell is custom end? Let's look at animation player real quick. Oh. Is there like a timestamp or like current time? Play default blend time. Get blend time. What the hell is blend time? Gets the blend time in seconds between two animations referenced by their names. Blend time is the only... I know there's... We did something with our firebox where we randomized... Let me see something. For our firebox, I know we randomized the starting time. Oh, we do seek. Animation player dot seek. Why was that not like why didn't we see that? Seek. Seeks animation in seconds. Alright, we just didn't use the correct words. So if activated, we're gonna match the frame. So if frame is equal to 0. Ooh, what is this again? if spike.frame. So yeah. Maybe we want a reference to this too. On ready var spike sprite equal to this. If spike sprite dot frame is equal to we might actually change this eventually. Like frame might be coordinates rather than what it is right now. Right now we don't use coordinates, so it's not a problem. But yeah, if our spike frame is equal to 0, we're gonna say play go down, but we're gonna want to say animation player node dot seek what we're currently using. We'll try out 0.2, although 0.3 might be better. And else we'll just play the entire animation, I think, because the next frame after shootout is already a full thing. It's already a full node, so, or a full spike, so it should be fine. All right, let's see if this works. Oh, I meant to, we have to do that. Wait, what? It still played the whole animation. Let's see. Oh, you know what it is? It's not 1, it's actually 2. Or sorry, it's not 0, it's 1. It could be 1 or, I think it could be either 1 or 0. I think it can only, wait, let's see. Let's see what 1 is. There we go. It's not as cool when you reset, but usually this is not going to be a thing. Like, it's only just to solve for that edge case, but most of the time the full blade will already be out by the time you hit it. I wonder if we should add like a little... Wait, let me see. I don't think there's any animation yet, or any sound that plays when we reset. They just go down. I wonder if we get like a sheath like sound. We did download a bunch of sword sounds today. Let me see if I can find one. Sword bite, star ninjas. Oh wait, these are all just sword sounds. Maybe there's one in particular that's really good though. Or we could just play the current sound, whatever it's playing. Maybe it'll sound kind of clean. So on deactivated, only when it's not activated will we make it like reset or play the sound. So this one dot play, and if it's still on that, you know, if it's already on frame 1, then we'll have it just play the stepped on frame. Maybe we'll mess with the pitch or something. Let's see. All right. Oh, that's sounds a little loud though. And then if we were to, oh, but that's so cool. Wait. But if we have like 20 different freaking blades everywhere. Yeah, that gets really loud really quick. I guess what we could do is divide the sound by the amount we could scale the, I'm trying to think. It'd be kind of hard to how would we even scale the sound? Because it's not like it goes, if it went from 0, oh, maybe we could do that. We could, what is it, like lerp the value towards negative whatever, depending on, I'm trying to think, what's the math behind this? Also, is it worth it? maybe I'll just comment it out for now because it's just too much work. It's not that much work, but it's like, yeah. You know what? Let me think. We are doing polishing today, so like, math is never worth it, honestly. You know, I'm actually surprised by the amount of math I don't do. Like, I feel like people assume there's a lot of math involved with game dev, but I feel like I don't do that much math. Personally, it's just a lot of like edge cases and stuff that I handle personally. All right, I know we've done this before though, so I can just go into our scroller. Let me see, what do we call it? Slider. Option slider. Whatever this is. Lerp. This value. Let's see if this just works. Pressure plate spike. Also, how's it going, Cricket? Saw your post on Godot. Nice. Also, thank you, Cricket. Means a lot. You're making me blush. Yeah, it was actually weird. Like a decent amount of people on Reddit, like people that I know on stream, replied to my Reddit post, and I was like, oh shit, wait, you guys are on here too. It felt a little weird, you know. On Godot, what? Probably the subreddit, because that's what I posted on recently. If I had to guess. Also, Ken, I saw you liked my Twitter post too. Thank you. Okay. Here, we'll do the set volume. Set volume. Oh my goodness. Volume on. Set volume for deactivate. So what we're gonna have to do is check the amount of nodes that we have in this room. Here, we'll mess with this right now. Set vulva. Quickly deletes. What games are you making off stream, Cricket? Working on at nights on this thing. Gonna drop the Hundi for the Steam here soon. Nice, hell yeah, congratulations. Yeah, I highly recommend if you haven't. I mean, I tell this to everyone, like, yeah, just make your Steam page. It takes one problem off your shoulders, but yeah, I mean, you'll just get more, like, more problems will come along the way, but at least you'll have a Steam page, and it's nice because eventually, I mean, you're racking in those wish lists, and whenever you pop on, I can have a command that'll be like, yo, Cricket, he's also a streamer. Like, I mean, we could do this right now. We could do /shoutout Cricket, but we can also do. He also has a Steam page, and he would greatly appreciate a wish list. I've been following Godot for a few years, and for a while we had the problem where, no offense, only crappy games were being made /demoed, like very amateur things. But over the last year, there's been some really nice stuff. Yeah, I guess because Godot is still relatively new, so like the only people that were going into the Godot were people who were new to game development. Because if you were already established, you were probably using one of the popular engines like Unity or Unreal or even GameMaker. Like, those were the top engines, and because, like, you know, if you're already like, I don't know, an older game dev, or like just, yeah, someone who's established, you already know what you like, you know. I think the younger crowd tends to drift towards Godot. But as a younger person, or like as someone new to game development, you're not going to have, a lot of the time you're not going to have the skills to make stuff. But yeah, over the years, like I've spent 2.5 years on this, and like in my earlier, if you look at my earlier Godot posts, I feel like I used to be proud of it, but looking back, I was like, oh damn, this is kind of shit. Personally, I mean, I guess that's my opinion, man. I think crappy games are a sign on engine accessibility, good or bad. That's true too. Did you guys hear all about all the stuff going on with Godot? Or like, I mean, I honestly, I kind of have an opinion on it already. But I'd like to maybe you guys can change my opinion. Maybe there's something more to it. The whole Godot, like Godot associated with W4, and like the fact that like, what's his name, Juan, the CEO of W4, and he's also the founder of Godot. They're like, there's like a conflict of interest between the I guess the two establishments. And so like now people are like raging that it's like what's it called, a scam. I don't think it's a scam, but like people are saying a scam, but I think people are more so just suspicious of like the suspiciousness of like having a for-profit and a non-for-profit working together. It's nonsense, a non-traversy. You're saying the whole, like the accusations are nonsense? Well, I was just about to say, like, I do think there is some like conflict of interest, but I don't think it's like that crazy personally. Like, I would love to do, like, if I ever had a if I ever had a business, I would also love to have a non-profit. And I think it's okay to have both of those like established businesses working together, so to speak. But I also don't know, I mean, I definitely see the possibility of like, I don't know, like corruption getting in, but I don't think that's what they're trying to do personally. But I don't know, maybe I'm an optimist. Obviously, I want Godot to succeed, so like any bad media with Godot, I'm like, oh, no, it isn't true. Don't tell me. I don't believe it. Okay, well, I think, wait, all we have to do, I think, is lerp. Just realized. We could just say, here, we'll do this. Volume, dot volume dB, and we'll go all the way, what's the minimum? -80. We'll just go all the way down to -80. I don't think it'll ever go there. And the value is going to be equal to the amount of nodes that we have. So I'm going to try this out. We're just going to hard code it real quick. So we'll say, like, right now the value, let's do like 1 out of 8. So we'll have 8 nodes, or like here, let's do 10. If we have 10 nodes in our room, does the volume appropriately go to 10? So let's do boom. And they all should sound like, because they're all playing at the same time, hopefully. Oh, but honestly, this might be weird that the volume just goes down like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's see. We didn't set the volume. I think the guy has a non-clear understanding of the differences between OSS and something like W4 games, right? That's my only thing where I can sort of see it, but at the same time, the separation is meant not to have a conflict of interest in the first place. Blah, blah, blah. Wait. You're unhinged. You're unhinged, Cricket. What's going on today? Where's this? I never see you act this way on stream. Is it, you only do this when no one has to see your face, huh? Oh wait, we have to go. Oh, we didn't actually activate. We didn't actually. Wait, but I'm still. Oh wait, I actually didn't really understand what you said. You think the guy has a non-clear understanding of the differences between OSS and something like W4? Who has a non-clear understanding? Also, what is OSS? What does that stand for? I assume that's what Godot is. Open source. Oh yeah, open source software, of course. And something like W4. I'm typing while walking. It's not working out well. I see. Chat is my stand-up. So yeah, I think the issue is that there is a conflict of interest, but I don't think anything necessarily has happened yet. But at the same time, I don't know. I feel like it's, as long as you're not corrupt or like doing anything corrupt with the money, I feel like it's kind of nice to have both a company and a non-profit, so to speak, like a CEO for both, like the same CEO for both, just because they have like a business mentality. Like, I don't want to be an advocate for like. Oh yeah, I think there's like a huge delay or something. But I don't want to be an advocate for what am I trying to say? Like capitalism, but like if in order for Godot to grow, I feel like there needs to be some like some sort of capitalism involved. And I feel like maybe that's what W4 is trying to do. But again, I'm not too knowledgeable on the topics. So I don't know. I can't really make any claims. We didn't set up the sound yet. I'm gonna run this on the ready real quick, just to see if it even sounds good. I can see a conflict of interest concern if Juan is leading Godot and W4, but that isn't the case. I see, which isn't the case. And Juan's first language not being English, I see. General engine stuff, right. Alright, let's run this on the ready real quick, see if this works. Or if this is even a valid approach. W4 is there's no the non-OSS stuff can talk to consoles, etc. For publishing. People will freak when they find out that stuff isn't going to be free. Yeah, I guess that's the problem. They love Godot, and everyone loves. I feel like a lot of people love Godot, and like I guess the fact that it's open source software and like it's like, oh, you know, it's free, it's great, you know. And then the fact that someone involved is also making money from it can sometimes turn people off. It's like, hey, what are you doing? Like, you know, you're supposed to be a starving artist like I am or something, you know. That's the impression I get that you get, and I kind of agree. I wish that I feel like maybe I don't know enough. Like, I would love to hear the other side, or like the person who actually started arguing about it, like the person who brought it up, the Godot forums person. I'd like to, like, I tried reading what they wrote, but I don't know, maybe I'm not, maybe I just didn't get it. I didn't get what their concern was, besides maybe just having trust issues. Like, that's what the impression that I got was that maybe they just didn't trust Juan to lead the Godot project. I'm not saying you're calling it a scam. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't calling it a scam, so. But yeah, really sort of effed up to yell scam and not explain how. Like, here you are using Godot. W4 was a risk that paid off. It could have been a disaster. Anyone could have taken a loss with. Yeah. Oh, we don't even hear this. Divided by 10. Negative. Oh, you know what? Technically, it doesn't go from negative 80 to 0. It has to go all the way up to whatever our max volume is here for the spikes. Also, I need to rename these spikes to not pressure plate spikes. It's too much going on here. What's the max volume here? 24. Okay. So from negative 80 to 24 is the correct value here. Let's try this again. It's almost as if making no money off what you've been working on for the past 16 years is a bit untenable. Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's what people are complaining about. Which, yeah, I mean, I feel like that's just you're just being salty at that point. Okay, again, this is what it seems like on the surface. Again, I didn't do enough research, and I feel like because we're all Godot fanboys here, we want to defend Godot. I just want to make sure, you know, I don't want to turn this into like an echo chamber, you know. It's easy to be on the side of Godot, you know. Guides Godot ass tat, yeah, exactly. This is the Godot circle jerk stream. Alright, so it seems like this whole volume thing does not work out. It is not working out. We tried it, we gave it a shot. Seems like the volume is just too low. But the thing is, if we start adding like a crap ton of nodes, it could start increasing the volume. I'm trying to think, what would be like? We could have it lerp to like maybe negative 20, or like, yeah, let's see. Let's try. Maybe it wouldn't be too bad. No, I don't know. You know what? Let's just not do it. Maybe we can create like this illusion of you know, wait, we didn't even have the begin. Maybe I just did something wrong with my code. Let's go back to this, and we're gonna set it to like 1 out of. Let's do like 0.9 and see how that's. Oh, it's gonna be a blast actually. Let's do 0.5. If we did 24, oh my god, I'd blow my eardrums out. Let's see. Oh wait, what? Why is it not playing the sound? You know why it's not playing anything? Because I don't think we are actually playing anything. Alright, wait. Like, I don't think we actually said to... Oh yeah, we commented it out. No shit. No wonder it's not working. Alright, so that's what it sounds like. But that was 1 out of 5. We want to make sure that it's consistent with the, like... Oh, but it also depends on how many of them turn off. And, yeah. So, yeah, this is the issue that I'm having with this, is that we would have to check how many of them are actually about to turn off. And if they're, like, different from time to time, then I feel like... I don't know. You know, if they aren't separated, it's a conflict of interest. See what I did there? All right. Another thing we could do to make this more exciting is that we could have them loop through. Like, we could go, like, you know, you hit one and it goes boom, 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 boom. Like, it goes in order of, like, when the first one hit. That's a cool idea, right? We'll go in order from when the last one was, like, turned on and off. Yeah, I think I kind of like that. That way we don't even have to mess with the volumes ever. I think the guy running the forum should have said, hey, this costs me time, and how about 100 of my own money each month I'm running? Yeah. Maybe that's what he did. Maybe he asked for money, and then the Godot people were like, hey, no. Like, something. And then he was like, you know what, you're gonna pay for this. Businesses get sticky all the time. And, you know, the fact that maybe the person running the forum didn't make any money and ask money from... I don't want to make any claims. I don't know. Again, I'm just shooting the shit. Who knows? I'm just making a game. All right. Yeah, let's do that. I'm trying to think, what would we do? Like, we would have to grab... Should I, like, create an array every time we activate a node? Add it to the group. We would have to add this to the... We'd have to have, like, either a singleton or, like, the main node, like our parent node, record this information. We could have our traps do this for us. Like, we do have a traps parent node, so we could run it there. So much is going into such a small mechanic, but I think it'll all be worth it. Again, we're just gonna do a lot of, like, I think this entire week is just gonna be a bunch of, like, a bunch of programming, like, polishing the mechanics themselves, and then starting next Monday, we're gonna do hella level design. So, yeah, and then by the end of the month, I think we'll have chapter 4 completely done. Hopefully. Yeah, by the time, chapter 4 will be done, because all we have to do is level design, and, like, I can easily dish out, like, 20, I would say 20 rooms, at least 20 rooms by the end, but 7 days, 14, at least 14 rooms, but we already have, like, already 20 rooms. So, yeah. Yeah. Again, yeah, I don't know enough about the forums person. Oh, but yeah, businesses get sticky. I mean, I've had like, even in like small things that's happened to me, in terms of like, you know, business relationships and stuff like that. Things can get sticky really fast, and it's like, oof. It's not fun. Okay. Let's finish this up. What do we want to do again? We want to add this to like an array of like, we want to add each activated node to an array of activated nodes. We could do this. We could do this either in our room script, or we can create a script specifically for our traps. We don't actually have a script for our traps, but we can do it. But we also... You know what? I think it kind of makes sense to put it in this script. So let's actually make a trap script. Levels, scenes, rooms, traps. Should we put it here? Or should we go into scenes and then I think we have a traps. Yeah, let's do traps GD. I'm also going to save it as a scene for some reason. Save branch. Actually, will this mess with our... No, I'm gonna leave it the way it is. We'll just open it here. I wish if we did this in the past, it would have been nice to actually set these to their own scene. I wonder if there's a way to do that. Like, I feel like it's not gonna save this information though. Let's see. I know there's like save branches scene, but I don't need to save all these other nodes in here. Let me. We'll just test it out. If we really wanted to make this work, we would bring in a new traps node. It would be this whole thing. Yeah, let's just try this out. Traps. Honestly, there's no reason. No, there's always a reason. Make local. Oh, if you make it local, then you can't go in. You have to go back into the traps scene. You know, I guess we'll just make this node that way I can easily access the script. 'Cause I like clicking on the top here to access the script. But I think if we were to go into like another room, it wouldn't technically be saved as a. Oh shit! And this and it also doesn't add the script to the... We'd have to do this to every single scene. I mean, I guess we could go into our ready function and just put the traps script onto it. Is there I'm trying to think if there's a better way to do this. Maybe we'll just do it on the rooms. Because at this point, I wouldn't want to change everything up. Yeah, we'll just put it in the room. We'll just have an array of objects, array of activated nodes. And this information would actually be saved in the room until we reset. Okay. So let's do this. Var. Actually, yeah, if we die in the room, this information would be reset regardless. So var activated traps array is equal to this. And then we're gonna want to grab this. Should we connect the signal to our room, or should we just we could just directly access it? Like we could just say pressure plate dot get parent. This has got get parent dot get parent. Or we could just connect it. Which one? Which one do we want to do? Also, wait. This is running on. Yeah, how's it going, Sticks? What's up? I think I missed your stream. Did I miss your I think I missed your stream today. I went to sleep relatively early. Relatively early. By relatively early, I mean like at 9 a.m. for me. Yeah, I needed 12 hours of sleep too. I see. How's the, you have any updates on the animation, or are you gonna make me go onto your stream tomorrow? You know, all my concept of time, like my entire, like, me understanding time lately has been so weird. Like, I don't remember if I saw your stream yesterday or the day before. It's like, it's all mixed up. It's crazy. The animation goes through an uncanny phase right now where I fill in some base shapes. I see. But it'll make a big jump once that's through. Okay. Alright, well, I'm looking forward to it. Okay. I forgot what I was gonna do. Pressure plate, spikes. Func 2, pressure plate. What were we trying to do again? Oh yeah, we wanted to add this to a node. So once the node is activated, so stepped on is set to true, we're gonna want to grab, we could just say level manager. Here, let's do this. Level manager dot room node, or sorry, dot current room. Dot, what do we call it? Activated. Activated traps array. Activated traps array dot append self, and we could actually remove ourselves. I'm trying to think, because eventually we want to remove them, remove the nodes. Let's just try it this way. I'm trying to think, because like, I guess yeah, when we deactivate it is when we're gonna want to remove ourselves, but I feel like there might be some timing issues, because like we activate a node, then we deactivate, like then we step on it. Some crazy stuff could happen. So we'll just try like the perfect timing for now, and then figure it out later. Level manager dot current room dot activated dot traps array dot append self, and then what we're gonna do in our pressure plate spring, or sorry, in our pressure plate spring for spikes. I think currently we're actually using the same exact script for our pressure plate. We're gonna change that right now. Scenes, objects. I'm gonna do that. And then we're also gonna take, what is this timer? It's a random timer. Well, I can't wait for the animations to be finished. I think it's gonna look really cool. Alright, so we're gonna add a quick timer. This timer is gonna be the per node, what do I call this? Delay for just call it for delay for each trap. I love these clever names. I'm gonna leave it at 0.1. 100 milliseconds is might be a little too long. Wait, also, oh okay, yeah. And then what we're gonna do in in our function here is on the activate node. Oh, wait a second. Just realized. Right now we're just emitting a signal and the node just activates, and then, you know, we emit, activate, and then every single connected node just deactivates from there. We don't actually tell each node to activate. We could though. On activate, we could literally just say, we would have to fix this, but here, let's try it out. We'll say, here, let's do this. We'll create a function called deactivate. Deactivate connected nodes. And we'll say for activated nodes, or sorry, for activate, yeah, we'll say input activated. For activated node in input activated nodes. We'll just say activated node. Oh, and we're gonna want to do this with a timer actually. So we're not gonna want to iterate through this. We're gonna want to create a. Oh my god, I wonder if this is gonna get too complicated. No, it's not gonna get too complicated, but like I wonder if this will be even worth it at the end. It will be worth it for the sounds, I think, because the sounds will be cleaner instead of all of them being spammed. So let's do. We're actually gonna have to have a reference. Let me think about this. Do we need a reference to the nodes? Oh, you're gonna say, okay, current var current activated node index is equal to 0. What we're gonna do here is we're actually just gonna say this dot start. We're gonna comment this activate for now. I should back some of this stuff up. Okay. Delay for each trap dot start. Then we're gonna create a signal for this. Okay. And what we're gonna do on the signal is we'll just say we could actually just remove it. We don't actually need an array, or sorry, we don't actually need the index. We could just say let's try this. Level manager dot current room dot I forgot what we called it again. Activated traps array. Pressure plate spike. Dot this at 0 dot deactivate. And then we want to remove. How do you remove from an array again? Dot. Dot remove. Just like that. And then we'll also want to say if this array dot size is greater than 0, dot size is greater than 0, then we start the timer. We keep the timer going. Alright. Will this work? Will this just work? We didn't add anything to our... Oh yeah, we didn't add anything to our traps. The pressure plate spike. Did we... For activate, we said level manager dot append self. And then we wrote deactivate. Okay. Oof. Level manager dot current room dot activated traps array dot size. Did you mean? Yes, I did. Oh, it worked for like a split second. Invalid index 0. Deactivate dot remove 0. Why did it only work for like a split second? We saw it happening and then invalid index. Okay, wait. Let's go back to our spikes real quick. Let me close this. Let's go here. I need to rename this. We need to rename this node to like reactive spike or something. It's pressure plate spike and then pressure plate spring. I like keep scrolling between the two. It's like it's too confusing. Yeah, let's do that right now. Just rename this to reactive spike. Okay. I think this is fine, whatever it is. Let's go back into our pressure plate spring for spikes. And I guess we'll print out. I'm curious because it only starts. Oh, you know what could have been happening? We might have hit 2 of the pressure plates simultaneously. And that's what screwed us over. Let's see. No? Yeah, what the frick? Invalid index 0 on base array. I mean, I guess we could check if the size was greater than 0, but I thought we were removing them. Like, this shouldn't ever happen. I mean, yeah, I assume it's, Just curious, like, how is there less than what we're deactivating? Does it crash? Ooh. I mean, we will have to check if it's at least 0, but... Oh, that's what's happening. I guess. I would, if I had to assume. Alright, so reactive spike. Also, I want to turn on this sound again. Let's get rid of this set volume for deactivate. If it's greater than 0, just check my itch. Got a pixel veg cell. It's a pixel veg cell. Alright, I guess we could say maybe it's supposed to be greater than 1? I mean, actually we should be checking. Oh, wait. Where's our delay start? Delay trap. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we should check if it's still greater than 1 here, but I guess we could just check that here. And maybe we can do, instead of saying if it's greater than 0 at the end, we'll say start it here, and if it's greater than 1, we'll start it again. Else return. Because we wouldn't I think I'm confusing myself here. Let's just do what makes sense to me. It should be if it's greater than 0, yes. But if it's... because we're removing it, so this would have to be if it's greater than 1. I feel like... do do do. Oh yeah, that's pretty clean. Oh wait, why is what's going on here? Oh my god, that's kind of scary. Something is obviously broken here. The array keeps running. Do 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 do. If level manager. What the hell? Do we ever set activated to false? Seems like we do. How is this timer still running? If the size is greater than 1, but the size is not greater than 1. Boom. Oh, right. You know why it wasn't working? It's because you have to set it to 1 shot. Otherwise, when you set it to start, it'll just keep going on forever. That's what actually caused the crash to happen. Why is the last one? Okay. So yeah, I was confusing myself because I was like, oh, it has maybe it's like something like this, but yeah, we just have to check if it's greater than 0 and that's it. Also, thank you for the follow, Ifty555. Oh yeah. The sounds feel a little delayed to me. Maybe we need to increase... Wait, let me see something. Bum, 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 bum. I'm gonna try 0.2. See if that sounds better. Are the sounds delayed? They sound kind of delayed to me, or like something is wrong with them. Also, what happens if we jump in the middle? Oh, at least it doesn't crash. You know, I think it's fine. Don't think anything's wrong. I'm curious if we have like 20 million spikes, what that would sound like, or like what that would look like. I think there is definitely like a cool element to it though. Like if you can, I'm not sure yet, but like because there's a time involved, there's some time involved with this mechanic. Like you can maybe skip through a few because you know some will like mess with you or something like that. We'll see. Here, let me go here. We're just gonna put like a million spikes everywhere. Oh wait, these they're too close to each other. Aseric, thank you. Damn, we've been getting a decent amount of follows today. What's going on? All right, let's see how this sounds. I'm just curious. Let's push this here. Oh wait, I can't get back. Oh no. I think we could do this one. We might get stuck. It's taking a little long to get through. I don't think this will ever happen. I don't think we'll ever have a room this long, but or like, you know, just random like this. You're right, the sound is a bit delayed. Now, let me look this up. I feel like it might be just it's a Godot problem, not a me problem. Godot delayed. Syncing gameplay with audio and music. What? When playing an OGG sound. Seems like OGG sounds have delays. And this way they make a big file into small ones, like the music, import, and they are much bigger, but try using WAV files directly. I see, so we have to convert these to WAV files. WAV. Are better for soundtracks and audio that isn't directly linked to player actions. I didn't know that. Okay, so we have to convert these to WAV files. Let's see how difficult that is. Godot art. That happens in some other engines too. I see. Oh, also thank you for the follow. Convert OGD to WAV. Hopefully we can like mass convert. Do. All right, so we have WAV files now. Just gonna paste these in. This is see, when they're connected to like this, it's a conflict of interest. Let's make a new folder and separate them. See what I did there? Conflict of interest, because they're in the same. Whatever. It's not that funny. Sounds. Alright, so we just have to grab... What do we call it? Sword? Sword.wave. Okay. Sword.2.wav. Sword.2.wav. Alright, oh, that's what they're called here. We could just do this. Oh, wait, no, but the folder is also different. Also, Loki don't want to... We could just throw them actually into... Here, let's just try... Yeah, we'll throw them in there. And then we'll just say... this. Okay. So there shouldn't be any delays now. I wonder if we'll have to like preload the sounds though. Still sounds delayed. Or maybe I'm... I mean... Yeah, it does sound kind of delayed. I mean, we are spamming a million sounds. But it doesn't sound delayed from here. It only sounds delayed when we do this. Oh, we're also spamming hella things in our output. Maybe that's why. Yeah, it's delayed. It also lags our game. Because it actually, yeah, it resets the timer. Oh, Yeah, it's not actually lag, it's just resetting the timer. So maybe this was all in vain. We could just have it all reset at the same time, and then we can make like a quick little sound. Maybe there won't be any sound at all. Well, maybe we'll just make them go down, and that's it. Or maybe we can use a better... Here, let me try one more thing. Let's try using, instead of the... where is it? Instead of playing the shootout sound, we'll play the stepped on sound. And maybe play it at a higher pitch. Or lower pitch, whichever one sounds better. And so the delay is pretty slow. 0.1 seconds is probably better. Let me see something. So I don't know if it still feels kind of delayed. Oh, it could be. No, it's not the sound itself. Yeah, I might just go with not playing any sounds at all for when we deactivate. Yeah, when we deactivate. I don't know why it sounds so good when we just do this. But yeah, at this point, I feel like maybe if we're gonna do it this way, then we don't have to add that delay. I think the delay maybe looks cool, but it's... You know what? Let's leave it in for now. If we like it, we'll keep it. Literally, if we don't want to do this, we just say emit signal and never start this timer. And we gotta make sure we remove it from the array. Honestly, I kind of like that more. Yeah, I might just do that. Okay. So let's remove these nodes from ever being added. This is done in our room script. Or wait, no. Yeah, whenever we activate it. So active spike on activate. We say append self. We're never going to append ourselves. Or you know what? I'm gonna leave it commented out. Who knows? Maybe I'll like it one day. We'll leave the scripts and stuff in there. Okay. What's left? What do we want to do next? Loki want to do some designs, like level design. We could start including a combination of like... Well, we can start including the spikes, the new reactive spikes that we added. We can even put them in certain rooms that don't need, like, technically, we could put reactive spikes here for fun. It would be nice to add this to its own, you know, here, let's try designing a room here with just the reactive spikes. Oh, I should have not deleted all of them. There we go. Okay. We would have to make it so that you have to go, like, you have to go through the spikes and then hit a platform to reset the spikes. Yo, under my wheel. Thank you for the raid. Didn't you just raid me the other day? Yesterday? How's it going, Mexico Moonman? Welcome. How's your stream? What'd you do today? GMTRBX, welcome. Winter Rest. Valkyrias. I'm here for more Memori. Here, I'll show you guys real quick what I've been working. I'm actually really happy with what we've got so far. I'll show you a quick sneak peek at the new mechanic that we just added. I think it's really cool. It's not unique for a mechanic, but I think what we're gonna do with it is sort of unique. There's some puzzle elements that I'm adding to it that are gonna make it kind of cool. But yeah, basically all we have are these. Basically, here, I'll show you. So it's just like reactive spikes. Like, you jump on them and they activate. Pretty cool. And then you dash into it and then they just reset. But I'm hoping, like, we added this element. And I'm hoping to combine this one with what we've got over here with our flames. So we can create for some pretty cool rooms. And I also added color-coded ones. So we have like red valves, green valves, purple valves, and they'll connect to like the appropriate colored things here. We'll see how it goes. I haven't thought of too many clever designs for this mechanic yet, but we're still in the very early stages. But yeah, let me catch up with chat. There aren't a lot of people I follow on right now. I see. Well, I will greatly appreciate your raids every time. But yeah, how was your stream? We worked on a party system for our game to make it easier to hop onto servers with friends. Hell yeah. An epic adorer. Thank you. The character reminds me of Krusty Krab clock. Of a Krusty Krab clock. I'll have to look that up. Studworm. Moo. It went well. My stream. Here, let's check it out. I'll just quickly scroll through.
1080p bitrate for premium subs on YouTube for some videos. Sad Civilian, welcome to chat. How's it going? Nicholas, what's up? One less problem. We need some help from you now. Thousand people are doing a Discord server. Opt, thank you for follow.
Willie doesn't like to hear himself. I feel that. I do the same thing. I hate when here, I won't put you on the spot. Here, I'll mute the stream actually. How about that? I feel that sometimes if you guys know Irish John, he loves to like promote people that that rate him. So he'll always put like a it's also always like I don't know what algorithm he uses, but it's always like the worst clip of whatever I'm doing. So yeah, it's like the worst two combinations. But yeah, I hope it seems like you're doing a lot of programming and not much playing, which is respectable. Oh, you said you were handling like servers and stuff and looking up Hershey Sunday pies, so I can see you were very productive towards the end of the stream. But yeah, thank you again for the raid. Nice music, yeah. We usually have, yeah, I mean, Minecraft is always a banger. Like every single Minecraft song, it's somehow both a peaceful song and a banger every time. Like, do you hear that? The bass drop? Wow. I don't even know if that's considered a bass drop. I don't really know much about music, but it sounded good. But yeah. So that's what we've been working on today. Thank you again for the raid. was definitely in the top of the work slash not work. I see. Yeah, we've been getting a lot of work done here too. A lot of progress. Like I for me personally, I think what's wrong with the oh right we have this auto tiling script. You can see like there's random greenery here. I have to reset that. I think we're gonna remove the vines from going on scaffolding too. Reminds me of music from Human Fall Fat. That's good music. I see. Wheelie streams are usually 25% work. Oh. I'll have to stop on by one of these days and distract you some more. 25 if generous. Wow. I mean, well, at least as long as you're having fun, right? Like sometimes the chat will distract me, but like it's always a good time, you know? I don't really care if I'm getting distracted. It makes the development a whole lot more fun. It's better than like, you know, me staring at the screen alone and like just being angry. But yeah, I'll show you guys some of the other chapters while we're kind of just chilling here. I'm trying to think, like, because I didn't want to do level design, but I do want to explore level design with these new mechanics. But yeah, I'm trying to release the new demo, like this new version, by the end of the month, but I still haven't done much level design for these rooms. But what I think I'm going to do, I think I like it when I'm really bad at multitasking. So like if I keep going back from like coding to level design to coding to level design to art, it kind of screws me over. So I should just stick to one for like the rest of this week, and then we'll do level design for the next week. I think that's what we'll probably do. But who knows? Maybe I like to stream twice a week, or sorry, twice a day. One in the morning and one in the afternoon. So maybe we'll reserve level design to the morning or the afternoon streams. We'll see. How does this game work? What exactly would you like to know? Because there's a lot of stuff that goes into the game. It might look simple, but there's actually a fair amount of complexity here. Actually, I'll show you. We could do like a quick little speed run actually, if you guys are interested. Here, let's do level manager. We're gonna start from room 0. Something might crash because we're all over the place with like testing out new mechanics and like bunch of shenanigans are going on here. I'm completely new. Okay, I'll show you some cool stuff. Okay, so this is my platformer. It's called Memori. It's heavily inspired by Celeste. Some story dialogue. So you start out in a library. It's called Memori. It's inspired by, or like, if you know the saying "Memento Mori," which basically means like remember that you'll die. So there's like themes of death in the game and mixed with like platforming elements. So it's kind of dark, but also lighthearted. It starts out pretty simple, just learning how to dash, traversing through this unknown dungeon library. And also, like, my game is meant to be like speed runnable, or like that's what I design a lot of the elements. Like I try to be noob friendly or like beginner friendly, so like the mechanics are fairly easy to pick up, but there are a lot of like design elements for speed running. And as you can see, this is like the first mechanic, and you might notice this is very similar to the Celeste mechanic. That's like that resets your dash. We don't have any unique ideas around these parts. It's kind of just cool mechanics that I found in other games, and I thought, hey, maybe this will look good in our game. But that's really all level design is that's really all game development is just, hey, what if we combine this mechanic with what if we combine this game with this game, but yeah, we're still getting used to this. I recently redid the portals of this game, where now you can dash through them and like, you know, increase the speed. Originally you would dash through and you would have to wait a second. It gives you some time to like figure out where you are, but as a speedrunner, it's kind of annoying to have to wait. So yeah, we increase the time. I think what we're gonna also do is make the portals color coded. That way, like, you know, you would know that these two are connected. Because sometimes we have like a bunch of portals everywhere. And it might be hard to tell where it goes. I mean, eventually you'll figure it out if you die enough times. But I would say maybe if we want to make the game fair, like, I mean, it's expected that you're gonna die. Like, there's no way you're not gonna die on your first run. Almost in every room, it's kind of guaranteed that you'll die. Most people that play this game, like after they beat the demo, they've died. You know, it ranges from anywhere from like 500 to 1500. 1500 times for the demo. That's just for the demo. If you play the full game, it's gonna be I would guess it's probably gonna be in the 10,000s. To beat the game, you would die at least 10,000 times. But I mean, I'm pretty lenient with the respawns. So like every room you'll get a respawn, and then sometimes in more than one room, you'll get a respawn. It's more about like figuring out the mechanic itself. Oh, this doesn't happen. This has never happened before. I swear. Let me see something. What the hell? Interesting. I swear that's never happened before. Is there a counter, like a timer? Yeah. If you play in speedrun mode, it'll always display, or like automatically display. Yeah, a bug did occur. I've never seen that before, I swear. I swear this doesn't always happen. Or this never happens. Let me see. I hope it happens again, because if it doesn't, then it's slightly concerning, you know? Hopefully it's a bug that, you know, we recently added this room, so yeah, maybe I did something weird. I think in the... Huh. Very interesting. Okay, it's good that it's happening again, though. Like, that's probably better news, you know? Rather than it being a fluke or something. I hate, you know... If it didn't happen again, it'd be... Yeah, definitely concerning. I'll show you guys this room. You kind of saw this at the beginning of the stream, but I'll show you the whole thing. Oh, but it won't take us to the end of the chapter, so we'll just have to skip to the third chapter. I'll guess that the thing is supposed to pull you towards it. So that thing that you saw, the eyeball, I don't know if you saw the mechanic, but it shoots a laser beam at you. So you have a certain amount. If you've played Celeste, if you know the battle line fight, it's like the... Oh, I didn't even know you can jump through there. I always thought it was impossible. In the battle line fight, you can... Basically, battle line shoots laser beams at you. It's kind of basically the same mechanic in a nutshell, but better. No, I'm kidding. It's probably not better, but it's my interpretation of the mechanic. And we're gonna have some pretty clever rooms with it. Yo, how's it going, Tomer? Welcome. Oh shit. So yeah, this is the room that we were working on before. Wheels rated us, but what did I want to say? Ooh. Yeah, I do like this mechanic, but there aren't too many puzzle like designs that I can do just yet. But I'm thinking because we started introducing the new colors, something cool can happen. All right, so this is the end of the chapter, but what we can do is we can just go into level select. I can show you guys what chapter 3 looks like. This one also needs some updates. I'm actually gonna so right now we were on level 2. So level 1 is pretty good. Chapter 2 is pretty good. If you saw that spinning green orb mechanic, that was like the main mechanic of chapter 2, but now we're adding like traps and everything, and that's gonna be like the main attraction from chapter 2. Chapter 3 has, you'll see, this is the mechanic, but it's on it personally, like what makes this mechanic good is the combination of other mechanics. But I would like to improve this mechanic in general. Just like it's kind of slow in my opinion. There's nothing exciting going on. But we're gonna change that pretty soon. I think we're gonna save that for version 6 though, or maybe even version 5. So at the end of the month, once next month starts, we might be updating this mechanic. We shall see. Space Dash looks fun to mess with. Yeah, I mean, it's fun, but once you get used to the game, it gets a little slow. So I'm hoping, it's like, there's a combination of like slow movement. So this is slow movement, and then when you transition to something like the spring, it's quick movement. So like, I mean, I guess that could be an interesting design choice. But personally, I kind of like when everything is quick. Also, I forgot how to play. And you're going super fast when you exit, and then kind of slow when you're in it. So I think we should change that, personally. But it could be a slight break for the player, which is fine. There is a sort of like, you know, you do have to be, if you're a speedrunner, you know, you kind of have to be precise with your movements to make sure you don't, you know, miss anything. But yeah, that's this mechanic. I'll show you guys chapter 4, which is actually my favorite so far in terms of like me working on the level design. The chapter isn't nearly done at all, but I think it shows a lot of potential. Basically how it works is you dash into it, and you get forced to dash into one direction, but then you also get a second dash. So it's pretty simple at the beginning. Someone asked, was it you, Nico, who asked? Let me see. How does this game? Oh yeah, you asked how the game works. If you have any particular questions, I can answer that. In terms of like there's a lot that goes into it. One of the, I guess the main things that I really like about like working on this game is like making the game feel responsive. So like movement is a huge priority. Like smooth movement, smooth transitions between player states, making like input feel super responsive, like dashing into this orb then dashing out. There's a lot of timing that goes into it. So like personally, I set for example, when you're in this state, you have 500 milliseconds to dash out. Otherwise, you're forced to dash out automatically. But what I do is, if you dashed within 0.2 seconds, within 200 milliseconds, or actually, I think it's within 100 milliseconds, you can actually dash out early. And that's because it imitates the neutral state, which is the state that occurs after you exit a dash. So timing is like a really big thing in this game, both for the player and for like, you know, designing the game's mechanics. Like you want to make sure everything is consistent. You know, as a player, you're gonna notice a pattern with your movement. Like, you know, you're gonna press X. So basically, in rooms like this, there's actually the perfect time that you can get. That's the one thing that's very unique about this chapter, is that there's actually a set time that let's say like two of the best speedrunners in this game will get the same exact time every time, and that's because when you dash in, if you dash early, you get there's 100 milliseconds of dash time, and then there's also 100 milliseconds of the neutral state, but you have 50 milliseconds, a 50 millisecond window to dash early. So if you get that exact time, you within 200 milliseconds of traveling, and then within 50 milliseconds of being in the neutral state, you could dash into this. Then 100 milliseconds in, you can get into this one, and then dash into this one, and that would be, you know, 200 milliseconds plus 50 milliseconds plus another 200 milliseconds to get to this orb after you dash. And it's like there's just a bunch of like timers running. Actually, this spring could mess with having a perfect run. So even though this mechanic seems pretty difficult, in terms of you know, speed running, it's actually the level that will have the most consistency in people's times, I think. I would say for like the pro players, I would say this is like this kind of it kind of does make the speedrunning a little linear, but it's also really fun. So I don't know. I like the mechanic. We'll probably add some other elements that allow people to skip the chapters or like skip levels. Some of these rooms are pretty difficult actually, and I'm probably gonna remove them or just create a different path. So like certain areas like this could have some variations with them, but like, let me see. Like you can technically dash down to speed up your time, or you can just let gravity pull you down. You know, it doesn't really matter. Or you can do, you know, this. Wait. I don't really represent the speedrunning community. I'm decent at my game, but I'm not like amazing. What are the random objects? What random objects do you see? So the blue are spikes. Those are also a lot of the art is temporary or placeholder until we get better stuff. But yeah, what objects do you see? Maybe you see like furniture and stuff. Ice, like the ice cube. That was collectible. So there are also collectibles in the game. There will be some more like collectible elements in the game, or like lore related items. It's sort of low on the priority list at the moment, but yeah. There are some designs that I'm going to, like I will be introducing them more and more the closer we get to release. Oh my goodness. God damn. Let's try that again. This is actually pretty good practice. I feel like I'm doing decent at the moment. Oh shit, as I say that. But yeah, again, this mechanic is pretty linear at the moment, but it's also, I don't know what about it. I think it's just the smashing around. Like I'm smashing the dash button a bunch of times. I'm like switching between diagonal dashes and horizontal, vertical. Like it just feels good, especially if you have like a mechanical keyboard. I mean, I don't think that's why people play, because like I know Hellraiser, he plays on a controller, so that sound feedback is obviously not the reason. I mean, that's not the reason he plays, but like, or the reason I play either. But it's like it's an added bonus. It's also very satisfying when you get the room correctly. And sound design is also a really important thing, so you want to make sure you have some juicy sounds in between mechanics. Someone actually just told me on Reddit that they didn't like, or they said that they didn't like that my dash didn't have as much of an impact as the one in Celeste. And my response to that was, I mean, I agreed, but also it's because I feel like in my game, the dash is way more common, or it's like way more used than the dash in Celeste. At least in the earlier rooms. Because I feel like in Celeste there's a lot more, obviously, like, you're climbing around, you're using momentum. Oh, wow, my god, how did I mess that up? So yeah, there's less significance. I mean, there's a huge significance of dashing in this game, but it's like, because it's used so often, I don't make it as impactful, or the animation as impactful. But maybe we can do something. I was thinking, how you dash, there's like a trail that follows you. I was thinking of like leaving that trail throughout the entire level, or like, for an extended period of time. That way you can see the trail. Oh. Huh. Wait. Oh shit. Okay. That was weird. We didn't. Oh yeah, we usually don't reach that. Okay. You have to do, it seems like you have to do we'll probably push that a little closer. 'Cause yeah, you can also just do boom. Ooh. Oh. But yeah, this is the mechanic in a nutshell. God damn, we already spent 60 minutes playing this? No way. Oh, I guess because when we level select it doesn't reset the timer. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I might have to call it here. I have to practice these new rooms. These are like the more challenging rooms. We'll probably put them in the like a secret area. Alrighty. This is the last room. And we'll probably go back into the development. Whoa. Oh. But yeah, if anybody is interested in playing the game, you started chapter 4 around 8 minutes. The horizontal levels are very fun, the last two. Yeah, I like the horizontal ones too. I'm probably gonna add more, like, I think they're really good at, like, I also, like, just for teaching the player how to play, we need more rooms that have, like, gaps in them. Like, this one has way too much input. So we need more rooms that just, like, are kind of chill, more chill than this. And closer, like, you know, when it comes to designs, we need more rooms. I think, at least in the beginning, we need more rooms that look like this. Or, like, I don't know, how do I explain this? Basically, rooms that make you dash from, like, let's say you do a vertical dash. The next input that you do should be like a top right or a top left, rather than, let's say, going from a top left or a top right to a down. Actually, top right. Yeah. Wait, no, this is going into the same direction. This is actually fine, but doing something like like doing this, and then switching directions. Yeah, switching directions I think is a problem because you're switching on two axes, right? So you're going from top right to top left, which is kind of weird. I think it would be better to go from top left to top, and then if you go from top, then you can go to top left. It's like, you know, switching in increments of 45 degrees, at least at the beginning, because switching, like, you know, switching from pressing, you know, on the D-pad, pressing like this, and then immediately switching to like something like this and this, or immediately switching from this to this to this to this is like a lot. Going from this to just pressing this would be a lot better, or just pressing this to just pressing this. I feel like it's a lot easier for the player. But then as you know, as the level progresses, we'll start introducing like more patterns. I mean, some of the rooms, like in that room where you zigzag up like this one was easy because there's a pattern. You, like, you know, you go top right, then top wait, what is this? Top right, then top left, then top right, then top left. Like it's kind of easy to switch between you know, up right, then up left, then up right, then up left. Like this one's a lot easier. But yeah. Level design for that chapter is pretty good, but I'm still trying to update chapter 2, or we call it chapter 3 in the files, but it's technically chapter 2. And creating some more puzzle-like elements. And I think what we're gonna do is, once we're done with this, we're actually gonna connect. So we've just connected the spikes, but I think we're also gonna want to create doors that you dash into, and those doors, basically in this chapter, in chapter 4, we might do something like, I don't know if I can draw a room, but like, I don't know, like for instance, you dash into an orb, you get across, you can save your dash. There are, you know, spikes around here, and here, and basically there's a platform right here, or like a pressure plate right here that you have to smash. So you have to reserve your dash from this orb, dash into this one, use the bounce to get across, and then it opens the door, and then the door closes. Maybe you hold on to the wall, jump into another dash. You know, like it can get pretty crazy, or I assume it can get pretty crazy. But I think we first need to finish up just implementing like simple mechanics and like figuring out simple puzzle designs in chapter 2 before we start working on chapter 3. I mean, we could do chapter 3, but I like going from simple to more complex. That way we understand like, you know, the foundation of the mechanics. Still, I haven't designed any new mechanics with the colored rooms or the colored fireboxes, so we might do that next, or we might do that right now actually. Should we do level design? Is there any other thing that we need? Let's do a level design with this room first, and then we'll start working on the different colors. I said I wouldn't do level design today, but I do. We spent so much time making this work, might as well try it out. All right. Let's see. What could we do? How do we make this an entry? Like, you know what? I think we need to introduce doors to our game, because there would be no reason for us to have to double back right now. I'm trying to think, is there any design that we can do to make a player double back? Let's see. So you're going from left to right. Let's say this is the entrance. There's a bunch of spikes here. We can also set some of these spikes to already activate. So technically, we could do that. For instance, I mean, that's why we have the flames too. We could use flames here instead. The player goes across here. Let's see if we can. I mean, yeah, flames kind of act as a door. I didn't even think of that because they block you. So let's grab a fire. Add a firebox, and then let's add a pressure plate spring. Pressure plate here. Okay. Let's try this out. Wait, this looks like... Oh, this is pressure plate for spikes. We want the pressure plate spring for fireboxes. We're gonna have to rename these nodes because they're... I can already tell they're gonna get kind of confusing. Alright, so... we want to make the player go back somehow. Here, we'll make a quick proof of concept room. It'll be very, very basic. So I actually don't even know if this is going to work yet. So we'll do... This is the entrance. We have a bunch of spikes that are in the way. And we want to reduce the player's ability to jump here. That way, like, they can't just jump over and then avoid certain... I mean, they could do that, but, like, we might as well just turn off the spike. And it's also time-based, so how would they go here, then run all the way back? Oh, it should be possible, actually. This is actually a pretty decent room so far. So we'll grab these, push them here. The timing is going to be kind of difficult. We might bring these spikes and stuff closer, because by the time we get to this point, by the time we run back, the player will the flames will already be back. So here, let's try. I tried deleting some of these these spikes, bringing these closer, and then we'll put the gas this way. You know what would be cool if I like, if we put the gas like right here, and they have to figure out that they'll die if they turn it off right away. That's a good idea. We have to make sure that they're not able to like jump. Let's see if this is even possible. We can even put spikes here too, since we're gonna be. Where's my water? The player could technically jump out from here. I'm trying to think, what can we do to like prevent jumps? See how that is. And then we'll grab our spike here, our pressure plate spike. Honestly, we could just do that. We could just put it in its own little section here. And we could even put, I wonder if I should put spikes everywhere, because it does reset your spikes, or it does reset your position, you know? Let's see. Cute little, to go into level manager. Oh shit. So yeah, you would. Oh, actually, can you just avoid? No, you can't. So they would die there. I mean, unless, let me see. Yeah, there's no way. So you have to go across. You have to go here, dash down to reset it, and then go down, and then go here, and then there it is. I guess that's the mechanic in a nutshell, but it's not that cool yet. I feel like we should maximize on some of this space too. Like, what can we do? I think doors would solve a lot of the problems here too. Do 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 do. Oh, maybe what we can do is you dash into this, and then there's an entrance down here. And so we could put the... Oh, wait, no, we have to make sure that... Here, let's see if we can make this work. We have all this extra space anyway. I don't know why I spend the points now. Can't use the playtest on my game. Oh, dang. I mean, you could also wait for, what's the day? Oh, but I won't be here this Saturday. Also, what's playing right now? Minecraft. Pig Step. Pig Step, is that what it was called? Pig Step stereo mix. Okay. Probably have points by next stream. All right, sounds good. All right. So we could just have it so that the flames are closer closer to the exit. How do we do this? There must be some like something we can do here. Without, I was gonna say we could just introduce another color, but can you submit the game after updating to multiple Spotlight Saturdays, or the first one is free and the other one's cost? I would say yeah, it's fine. You can post as much as you want. As long as the I mean, yeah, really depends. If it's like a minor update, I might not give it as much of a, like, if you know, if you're like spamming it every weekend, I might not give it as much, you know, attention. But if you make some major updates, I'll definitely play it. But same with like the fake internet point award. Like if you really want me to play your game and like you're doing it all the time, I'm just being real. Like I might not give as good feedback, you know. That's if you haven't updated your game, you know, that often, you know, or you update it often, but not like with any significant updates. Also, thank you. It is not funny. I just need to be brave enough to do it one day on only 3 hours of sleep. I see. Yeah, I haven't been getting much sleep either. I don't know what it is. Feel like it might be stress. Who knows? Okay. Let's try to at least figure out one simple design with this room that works without having multiple valves. Just one valve color. We could put these both in the same room and then you have to run back. No. I think that's boring. Oh, I think I figured it out. Wait. Let me see. We could do something like this. Where we block this out. We put flames on the bottom. See, transform 90. Boom. Boom. Transform 270. They both have to block the player's entrance, and then honestly we can actually get rid of this. We would have to block out this entire entrance actually. To do maybe like that. Maybe bring these two closer to there. That way we can kind of like do that. Oh, we do have extra space here too. Let me see. Do. Boom, 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 boom. This isn't nearly as exciting as the room we sort of had before. Boom, 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 boom. Octobit with the rate of 2. How's it going? Fine. What'd you do on stream? How in the world do you stream for 6 hours? I died after 30 minutes. Hey, you get used to it, I would say. Wait, how did our flame didn't turn off? Or it didn't turn back on. Huh. Oh, I see. There's a bug. Actually, wait. Let me see. Oh. What the frick? It checks if other nodes are activated. That's why the flame is not turning back on. So we do this. It checks if this one is also activated. Okay. It should be a quick fix. Just go into our pressure plate spring. Made some updates on the pipers. 2 followers away from affiliate. Hell yeah. Yeah, go follow Octo. Nicolas Loro? Nicholas Loro 1. Thank you. Loro. It's French. Thank you for the follow. All right. Where is the final? Basically on our pressure plate. Oh wait, no, we do this on our. I forgot. We do this on the firebox. We check if there are any other nodes that are activated. I'm pretty sure that's what we do. Emit signal, yeah. So we want to make sure that we check if it's actually a part of the scene, or sorry, a part of the same group. Check active. So we check if it's part of the pressure plates, but we also want to so here's the we also have to say also if pressure plate dot is in group. What do we call it? Pressure plates for fireboxes or something like that. Pressure plates for fireboxes. And there it is. Now it should work. Wait. check for active pressure plates. Yeah, if pressure plate is in the firebox group, then we want to remove it. Or then we don't want to activate it. So we'll activate this one first, and then this one. No, wait, this one. Yeah, there we go. So everything is good now. Oh, but this room is still so basic. I wonder. I'm not entirely sure what we can do here. It has potential. Also, can we... I wonder if we do this, can we just jump through them and skip it? We can. I wonder if it's ever worth it, though. Let's see. Actually, yeah, it would be worth it. For a speedrun, you do that and then go down. And this information saves, so if we go all the way to this room, that room is Q-freed. Oh wait, can we get across here? Let's see. Yeah, the information is saved. You can't get across though. You can't get back up. Unless there's a perfect dash now. What the hell is that dot right there? Okay. I think we're gonna take a break here. The level design, again, it's it's not perfect. I think I need to just draw a few rooms, figure it out. Yeah, I think tomorrow maybe we'll do I said I was gonna do it next week, but I low-key want to do a level design stream tomorrow, so we'll do that in about 10 hours or so, maybe less, 9 or 8 hours. We'll stream again. Let's see who is online. We got Irish John, we got Red Cabin. We gotta go for Red Cabin, of course. Alright, Red Cabin is working on a really cool 2D game. They work in art. It's actually 3D, but I think it's like a 2D perspective. It's a really cool concept. It kind of reminds me of like a mechanical Spore, but like RPG game. It's pretty good. It's pretty sick. So yeah, we'll check them out. I'll see you guys. If you guys would like to wishlist Memori, it's right over here. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you. Till next time. Bye.
What I'm doing makes sense.